Okay, guys, so today our live is going to be based upon one of our most successful ever clients at Live Life Light. Okay, so what my aim is to tell you the two things that she did that most of you aren't doing, and that's why she's got the results that you currently haven't got. Okay, so like I said, so this is Helen. You can see there. So Helen had a massive fucking transformation with us. Absolutely unbelievable. So the stats were Helen lost 12 stone in 1 year working with us. Okay. Now, most of you might be thinking, well, I don't really need to lose 12 stone. I need to lose 1 stone, 2 stone, 3 stone, maybe half stone. Whatever it is, the principles stay the same. So the two principles that I'm going to talk about that made Helen successful are the same principles that you will need whether you want to lose half stone, 1 stone, 2 stone, 3 stone, 4 stone, 5 stone, 10 stone, whatever it may be. And these are the fundamentals to long-term success. Now, before I start, just look at the pictures. Okay, hopefully that you can see. Let me see if I can minimize me a little bit. No, I can't. Okay, so look at the pictures. On the left, you can see Helen, and I don't think she'll mind me saying, so she's weighing in around 24 stone. Okay, on the right, she's about 12 stone. Okay, it's an unbelievable transformation. Her life is completely different now to what it was then, because weight loss doesn't just change your appearance. It doesn't just change your fitness levels. It doesn't just change your health. It changes your confidence, and your confidence to have belief in yourself to go after exactly what you want in life. And your body fucking holds you back. Whatever way you want to look at it, your body has a direct influence upon the way you think, the way you feel, your confidence levels, etc., etc. Points that I go over and over again. So let's talk about the two things. So number one, Helen lost 12 stone by number one, making a decision. Sounds simple, doesn't it? But it's not as simple as it sounds, because so many of you know how to lose weight. You know how to exercise. You know how to do fucking everything. You've got enough knowledge in that brain of yours, but you don't fucking make a decision to start. You talk. And you hope. You think. You inquire. And still no fucking action. Helen told me that before she joined us, she thought about it for a while. And on the day she was meant to join, she was walking up and down the street outside the gym. And this is a true story. She was walking up and down the street, thinking. And sometimes the problem with thinking is that you spend a lot of the time thinking about everything that can go wrong instead of everything that can go right. Or we think about all the bad shit. So the longer you spend delaying or walking like Helen was doing, you just spend time convincing yourself why you can't do it, why it's not your time, why you shouldn't do it. So Helen was walking up and down the street, and then all of a sudden something just clicked, and she walked into the building, and she's never looked back. She's done some amazing things. She's done amazing events. I'm so sure she's done triathlons. She's done Tough Mudder. She's done the fucking London Marathon. Do you think she could have done all that in the version of her on the left? Honestly? Do you think that her life was happier in the condition she was in at 24 stone? I'm telling you now, it wasn't. And she might have put like a fake smile on. She might have told everyone she's okay. But I know deep down, I've had conversations with her. She wasn't happy. And she wasn't doing fuck all. And like I said, in the last year, she's been on fucking more holidays than Richard Branson. She's been going here, there, and everywhere. She's doing experience. And that was all because of the belief of the success that she did. She worked the bollocks off to transform a body, and that only came from the first thing, and people overlook that, and it's make a decision that enough is enough. Because for her, the pain of staying the same was far worse than the pain of change. So she made a decision. Now, if you're one of those people that have been talking about this change, probably it's about time you made that decision. Because look at Helen. Helen came to us with very limited ability, very shy, didn't really talk, was scared, anxious, nervous. Throw it all into one pot, and that was Helen. And she did it. She couldn't run from one end to the other, but she's transformed her body. She didn't really know much about nutrition, but she's transformed her body. She didn't know really anyone at the gym, but she still joined. She was going to be the worst in the class, slowest in the class, biggest in the class, whatever you want to think, but she still got the results. But she just made a decision that she couldn't stay the same anymore because it was holding back her life and holding back what she wanted to do. It wasn't who she wanted to be anymore. And she made a decision from that day onwards, when she walked through our doors, that enough was enough, and she was going to fucking stick at it and make the change. And as you can see in the picture, that's what she fucking did. 12 stone in a year. So, point number one, she made the decision. Number two, she's consistent. Okay, there's nothing sexy about these words. She is consistent. She turned up every fucking day. And I tell you what, when she first joined us, she didn't have a driving license. And she lived probably about 3 miles away, possibly about 3 miles away from our location. And you know what? She fucking walked in every day. She walked in pretty much every day, whether it was windy, whether it's cold, whether it was raining, whether it's sunny. She fucking walked in because she knew walking in was going to help her goal. Now, I'm not telling you need to walk to the gym. What I'm telling you is that she made no bullshit excuses. She said, I'm making the decision to change, and I'm going to turn up every single day. And guess what? She didn't need the best ability in the world. She didn't need the best nutrition plan in the world. She didn't need the best exercise plan in the world. All she needed to do was be more active each day and eat a little bit less of a higher quality each day. And guess what? Over days, weeks, months, and a year, she dropped the 12 stone, completely transformed her life. So if someone who couldn't run 20 meters, who had very low confidence, very low self-esteem, very nervous, very little exercise history, if she can do it, why can't you? What's the story that you're telling yourself as to why you think it's harder for you than anyone else? Because you know what? It probably isn't. And you can justify your situation, your life, your kids, your job, all you want, but what it doesn't do is it doesn't change the outcome of the way you look. Okay, and I know a lot of you are desperate to change, and the problem is that you keep inquiring to the gyms, you keep inquiring to changes, you keep inquiring about diets, you keep inquiring, finding out more and more information, and you're basically doing fuck all about it. So if I was going to ever tell you two things that you have to be successful, like Helen's been, it's number one, you have to make a decision that enough's enough and change is the only option. And number two, you need to make a decision that in spite of anything that's going on in your life, in spite of your thoughts, how you wake up in the morning, what results you're having, how you're feeling, what you're thinking, what's going on, you are going to do the fucking work. And I tell you what, 2019 could be your year, and these could be your pictures, and we could be talking about you. Or at the end of 2019, you could be that same person who's still thinking about change and done fuck all about it. Either way, it's your choice, guys.